Okay guys, going to do a quick refresher on a cash builder. Now a cash builder is just a way to track your figures and see how long you're in trades, when you achieve target on a day, etc., and then count yourself down to a target. So let me quickly show you. I like these things. I use them quite regular. The other journal, I don't use them as much as I used to because I don't really need to anymore. But this is a good one. So the first thing you would do to fill it in is you put in your start date when you're going to start. So would be today. Now, what it'll tell you is a countdown up here. Just move it over slightly. Is 1. Because today's the first day. Then tomorrow it'll be 2 days, 3 days. So you can see how many days you've been running. And the amount of days you're running doesn't necessarily mean the days you trade, because you might have the weekends off. So it might run 7 days, but you've only traded 5 of them. Okay. So this will tell you your trading days. That'll tell you your actual time that you've been in the market. Now, the next thing you want to do is decide what sort of target you want for the month, etc. Well, you don't have to. But let's just say you want 100 quid. So you put that in. So you know you got 100 quid to go. Okay. What's the starting balance of your account? Well, let's just say you got 500 quid, which is there. Now, you'll see none of this is added up because you need to set how much you want per pip per 1,000. Now, if you're working on £1 1,000, it's 10p per 100. Okay, so you might turn around and say, well, I think I can do a bit better than that, and I'll do 20p per 100. So it's telling you you've got a max position size of £1. Drop in what you want for pip count per day. Now that could be 10 pips, 20 pips, 100 pips, doesn't matter, but 20 pips is reasonable. And it'll tell you what the target is. So what you've got, £500 balance, 20 pips is 20 quid. You can drop your 20 quid target there. Okay. So you kind of set up to a degree. Now you'll notice there's a little target up here. Well, that's because it depends on how many days you want to achieve your target. So for your 100 quid, you might decide it's 50 days. So if you put 50 days there, it'll tell you what roughly you need to do each trading day. So 2 quid over 50 days is 100. But if you're doing it by 20 pips, it's 20 quid a day. So your target can be whatever you choose in this point. You know it's between 20 and 2. You might go, well, you know what? I'll be comfortable with a tenner. You're way ahead, knock days off that. That helps you sort out prop funds, that sort of thing. Now, talking of prop funds, I'll tell you what I'll do is I'll split the screen at this point here. So let me just freeze the panes. Okay. That's it. You will see that there's a thing here that says drawdown. Now, if you've got your own account, your drawdown is 100% because you can use the whole account. If you're working on a prop, work on the drawdown as the account. So it might be 10%, 5%, whatever. Put that here, 10%. And what you'll see is it actually adjusts the target because it works out what the true balance of the account is. So the account balance might be 500, but you haven't got 500 to work with. You've only got 10% of it. So it'll adjust everything down. And likewise, if you need to do a daily percentage, in other words, if you're on, say, something like a high stakes, you can put in there what you need and it'll tell you what you've got to do. Okay. So like £2.50 is 0.5%. And if you've got a stop out point of view, so if you say, if I lose so much money, I'm going to stop for the day, it'll tell you that as well. So that can be adjusted here. So 1%, you've hit a fiver, I'm done. All right. So you can figure little things out. So that's what that's all about. So that sets all of that up. This here, well, you started on a Monday, whatever the day happens to be. Whatever you're doing, golden eye. Now, if you want to add little notes into this, if you click data, go to validation and data validation, you'll see you can just add whatever you want into here. Okay. So you've got golden eye, Kylie, push, river, whip. What else could there be? So you could say red light, or we'll just call it red, green light. Click that. Now, if you go to the drop box, it adds it in. All right. So you can always add little bits to it. Okay. But in this case, we'll just say golden eye. So we're quite happy with all of that. Bang, bang, bang. Sorry, I'm just doing something. So that's that. Happy days. Okay. Now, your market, just put in whatever it is you're going to trade. So if you trade GB, USD, drop that in there. Starting balance is this. So you'll be starting with 500. Run that across till you come to starting price. Well, it's telling you that your position size should be about 10p. Okay. It's actually telling you what the size is there. So you would say 10p. Right. That sets the engine up, gets it ready to move forward. And now the rest of it will start pre-populating. Okay. Now pre-populates so that it can keep a track of your pips, your wins, etc. Now here, as we move across, now let's just say you entered a trade here and it completed a B win there. You're happy, it's telling you. You've got a trade idea, it was 100%. So if you're looking at that, you would know you were sort of in that trade an hour and a bit. Okay, and we'll just put it across here. Enter how much each position was. So you might have had, say, 2 positions on that trade idea. You got 50p out of one and you got 60p out the other. Okay. 110. There it is there. £1.10. Just drop your target down so you know you're counting down and you've grown £1.10. However, up here, you can put in your commissions and your swaps. So put the starting balance, which is this figure here, there, because what that does is it adds up this line and it might have cost you sort of minus 20. Whoops, put that wrong. Minus 20. It's telling you there. And then the other one was obviously minus 20 as well. So you had 2 positions that cost 20 pence each. That's 40p. Okay. Now tomorrow, just so you can keep a running track of what's going on. So we'll just assume that day was done. So it's Tuesday. Golden eye. You'd be starting with 570. Okay. Now watch. When it goes back to here and you're still on the 10p, it reset your target. You didn't have to do anything. So this bit, all you would have to do is adjust that if you've got a new target criteria. Now here, you might have had an air win, had a break. So you can say, well, I didn't trade anything there. Didn't trade anything there. It's a good way to sort of keep track of things. I went into trade here. I won a B trade there. And I was done for the day. So what you can see, straight out the gate, no trades, in the trade, day done. Again, come across to here. So what you would do there is you'll go, well, I'm starting the day at minus 40. Just delete them off. And then I did 50p, £2. Start my commissions again. So minus 20, minus 20. It just means that figure's correct. Okay. So that would be the starting balance of the day, and then it'll just add it up for you. Just saves you doing a lot of calculations a bit later. And again, when you then come into Wednesday, whatever it is you're doing, you would then start 502.80. You always know where you are. So the end of the day, minus 80. Clean that off so you know what you're doing. And it'll keep track. And then what you're doing here is it'll work out how many positions you've got, how many trade ideas. So average positions to trade ideas. So it's 1.3 per trade idea, roughly. And it gives you a rough idea of pips. It's not cock accurate, but it's enough to know where you're going. And you can see your target running down. It'll tell you what your winning streak is, what the growth is, everything. It's a good, simple sheet to use. I like it. Hope you soon.